Yeah, Brandy, they say even since Texas restricted abortion last year, banning abortion as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy, their health centers here saw about 80 people coming from out of state for an abortion, and they expect that number to multiply if Roe v. Wade is overturned. With more than 24 states prepared to ban or restrict abortion access if they get the okay from the Supreme Court, Governor Gavin Newsom has said California will be a sanctuary.
Our responsibilities to others, not just to the few, 40 million proud Californians, but to others. And so we'll have to do more, and we'll have to do better.
It's a reality health centers have been preparing for.
We have hired more clinicians, more providers, more staff. We're renovating health centers to have more exam rooms to see patients to meet that need.
That need could be anywhere from 200 to 500 patients a week from out of state visiting one of Planned Parenthood Marmonte's roughly 30 locations in California.
It is a little intimidating to know that those numbers and influx will happen, but it's certainly nothing that we're not ready for.
Could there be any ramifications for someone traveling for an abortion if they live in a state that bans it? We talked to legal expert Leslie Gilo Jacobs.
People travel now for health services already, and so there's a right to be able to travel from state to state. So a state, as far as I know, wouldn't be able to prohibit their citizens from traveling to another state to get an abortion.
But for those states banning it within their own borders, who could get in trouble for violating it may vary.
Who's liable will depend upon how the states write the laws. Okay, when Texas wrote its ban, it was very careful not to criminalize the woman. But it's not clear at all that other states will be careful in that way, or they may choose to do so. We'll have to see what they do.
Hey, talk to me about what bills are going through the legislature.
There's a package of bills related to abortion here at the state capitol in California that Planned Parenthood is paying close attention to. One of these bills were actually introduced before the Supreme Court draft opinion leaked, but they say one could help with staffing because it would expand the scope of what nurse practitioners can do, allowing them to actually perform an abortion without having to have a doctor supervise it. Back to you.